Hey guys, welcome back to another Pothies video. This time it's going to be slightly different in comparison to our other videos, which are more gaming and science based. This one's just a puzzle, specifically Einstein's riddle. And what's apparently special about this puzzle is that only 2% of the world is able to solve it. I disagree with this for two reasons. One, I was able to solve it in 20 minutes. I don't mean to show off, but I'm definitely not trying to. But what I mean by that is that if I can solve it in 20 minutes, and I'm fairly certain that there's more than 2% of the world who can also solve it like that. And two, it requires only logical thinking. There's no trick questions or anything, just logic, so you're bound to get there at some point. Here's the actual riddle itself, which is fairly long, but the gist of it is that there is a street with 5 different houses on it, each painted different colors. In each of these houses there is a person with each with a different nationality. They all drink a different kind of beverage, smoke a different brand of cigar, and keep a different pet. But the overall question is, who is the owner of the fish? To help you solve this, there are 15 hints. If you want to copy them or take note, then just go ahead and pause the video. But the best way, I think, to tackle this question is to make a grid like this, where as you can see in the columns you have the ordering of the house, and in the rows you have the different categories, which help you just generally visualize the answer better. So we'll go ahead and start off with some of the more basic and easier clues, such as the Norwegian lives in the first house. That's simple. Go ahead and put Norwegian in there. The Norwegians live next to the blue house, so we'll go ahead and put blue there. And the man living in the center house drinks milk, so we can easily put milk there. Next one, there's actually 2 here. The owner of the greenhouse is next to and to the left of the white house, and the owner of the greenhouse drinks coffee. Which means that number 4 is the only one where this can go. The reason for this is that if it were to go in 5, the one to the right of it would have to be white, and there's nothing to the right of 5, so it can't go there. It can't be 3 because 3 drinks milk, whereas green has to drink coffee. It can't be blue, it can't be 2 because that's already blue, and it can't be 1 because if it were to be 1, then 2 would have to be white, but it's not, it's blue. So 4 is the only spot it can go, which means 5 has to be the White House. Next clue, the Brit lives in a red house, which means 3 is the only spot that can go, because you're looking for a house which has no nationality yet and no color, because they have to go together, which is 3. So we go ahead and put those 2 there. And as you can see in the color column, there's only 1 spot left, which means that has to be yellow. Now following on from yellow, we can see that the owner of the yellow house smokes Dunhill, so we can go ahead and put Dunhill there. And the man who keeps horses lives next to the man who smokes Dunhill, so 2 has to keep horses. Now, from this point, this is where things start to get a little bit less simple. So to make things clearer, I'm just going to put down all the possibilities. If you see any repeat letters, it's just because they correspond to what category they're in. So if you see B in pets, B in drink, B in smoke, it's because B in smoke means blends, B in drink means beer, B in pet means birds. So although it's the same letters, they mean different things because they're in different categories. So first of all, if you look in drink, we'll be able to see that there's only 1 option for house number 1, that's W, so that has to be water. So we can put water there. And with this next clue, we can see that the man who smokes blends has a neighbor who drinks water, so blends has to be number 2 for smoke. Next clue, the man who smokes Blue Master drinks beer, which means we're looking for one of the houses which currently does not have anything in drink or smoke. And that's house number 5, because Blue Master and beer, they have to go together, which means they can only go there. It's the only possible option. Next clue, the Dane drinks tea. Same situation as the last one. We're looking for a house which has nothing in drink and nothing in nationality. That's house number 2. So we can go ahead and put tea and Danes there. Same thing again, the German smokes Prince, looking for something without anything in smoke or nationality. That's house number 4. And the Swede keeps dogs as pets. Same thing, nothing in pets, nothing in nationality. That's house number 5. And final one, the person who smokes Pall Mall rears birds, which means house number 3. As you can see, there's only 2 options left as to who the owner of the fish can be. It's house number 1 and house number 4. But with this final clue, we see that the man who smokes blends lives next to the one who keeps cats, which means house number 1 has to be cats. Which means that house number 4 is the one who keeps the fish. So, the overall answer is house number 4. The greenhouse, German, drinks coffee and smokes Prince. That is the owner of the fish. So yeah, that's the answer to Einstein's riddle. I personally don't think it actually is that difficult when you look at it from hindsight. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that a lot of other people will be able to solve this riddle as well. Just because it only requires logic. Like, just give it time and you'll get to that point eventually. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, then be sure to like and comment, subscribe if you want, and yeah, have a good day.